What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today is the beginning of 450 North week here on the channel. So today through Friday, each day I'm going to be reviewing one beer from the 450 North Brewing Company, and they're out of Columbus, Indiana. And who do I have to thank for all this potential great beer? None other than a good friend of mine, Todd. So a few weeks ago, Todd hooked me up with a beer mail that included 5 beers from the 450 North Brewing Company. I'll actually post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did of said beers. And Todd actually made the suggestion that I do a theme week. He's like, hey, you have 5 beers, why not do a theme week? And I'm like, you know what? I haven't done one since the summer. I actually have done theme weeks on the Genesee Brewing Company, the Other Half Brewing Company, and Old Nation Brewing Company. But the last one I did was in the summer, so I was like, you know what? Great idea, Todd. And so, I mean, number one, Todd is awesome sending 5 beers from 450 North. He actually went to the Black Friday release they did of, I think they had 5 different beers. He ended up only picking up 4 of the ones they released that day, but the beer I actually have for review today was one they had left over from a prior release. So 5 beers, 5 days, 450 North. Here we go. Thanks again, Todd. Truly do appreciate it. So the first beer I'm reviewing from them is their Cryo Citra Nuggets. So on the front here, they are calling this a double dry hopped double IPA with 100% Cryo Citra hops. Comes in at 8.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed at the time of review. This beer is approximately 6 weeks old. So the canning on date, when Todd sent it my way, it was already 5 weeks old. So this is 6 weeks now. I'm reviewing it like 6 days after he sent it to me. But it still should be plenty fresh. And if you're unfamiliar with cryo hops, I'd highly recommend doing like a Google search and reading about them. Very interesting, but more or less, you basically get no astringency or vegetal matter or vegetal, I guess, characteristics from the actual hops. It's all about the aromatic qualities of it and like the resin. You're not getting all the astringency that a lot of people don't like in IPAs. And the beers I've had with cryo hops, pretty fantastic. But yeah, like I said, I highly recommend checking it out because it is pretty cool. They've become more prominent over the last year, but I think the first time I heard about them was maybe 1.5 years, 2 years ago, so pretty sweet. So the one thing about 450 North, and again, you're seeing it here a little bit. Now I'm pouring this kind of aggressive, but they seem to be more carbonated than almost every other brewery that I've reviewed when it comes to like hop forward beers. Their Tropic Nuggets, kind of super carbonated. Their Flapjack Nuggets, which was an amazing beer, exploded on me. But anyway, this pours out a very hazy, vibrant yellow, we'll say orange-yellow color. Looks like the sun, but yeah, very vibrant looking, about a 2-finger of a bright white head. Looking very creamy in the glass. Looks delicious. Let's get a nose. Definitely some sweeter fruit components to this one. Ooh, what is that, a mango? Ooh. There's like a cereal grain sweetness to the malt component, but then there's like something that's very reminiscent of like a candy or maybe some kind of cereal or something. I don't know. Yeah, it smells like candied hops. There's like Jolly Ranchers meet Starburst meet Skittles in beer form. Yeah, a huge candied presence, like candied, like, again, they're using all Citra, but like candied strawberry and candied melon. Yeah, very citric forward too. Like there's lemon, there's lime. Dude, this smells like this smells like Skittles. This honestly smells like Skittles to me. But what would be the equivalent of Skittles, like I guess in cereal form? Because I'm getting like a cereal graininess there too. I don't know. Anyway, it smells very sweet, very candy-like, and it smells inviting, but it's kind of different than I'm accustomed to. But anyway, let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. Thanks again, Todd. First off, 8.5%, kind of drinking like a 6 or 7% beer from the body, straight up medium body. Mouthfeel, even though there looks like there's a ton of carbonation, not as carbonated as you would anticipate based on the looks of the beer. Slightly soft, slightly smooth. Body mouthfeel are pretty solid. The taste, though, it kind of translated, but not as intense as the nose. There's that cereal grain sweetness mixed in with like a candied lemon lime, like almost you took the, well, not anymore because Skittles took away the lime Skittles for green apple, motherfuckers. But the lemon lime Skittles that you used to get, kind of reminiscent of that in the taste as well. A little bit of that I would say nondescript red berry now as opposed to straight up strawberry. A little bit of like a honeydew, more like a cantaloupe, definitely a melon vibe. Bit of mango. I barely got faint characteristics of mango in the nose, and the taste more mango. What's here though is very sweet. This has very little bitterness to it. I'm crushing this at 8.5% though. This is, you know what? This isn't gonna blow, I don't think blow anybody's mind from like a New England style double IPA standpoint. Like there's so many out there, so many amazing ones. This is just really, I would say this is unique from what I've been drinking recently. That candied fruit character, I usually get in like Grim Artisanal Ale beers. Like they do a lot of like candied, like almost like gummy bear type of, noses and taste to their IPAs. And I get them here and there, but this one more so than almost any New England style double IPA that I've drank probably in the last half a year. This has a huge candied component to it that I'm digging, but I don't know if I would want to drink more than a can of it, if that makes any sense. It definitely finishes sweet. Doesn't really dry out the palate. Finishes relatively sweet. Like in general, very sweet finish, both on the palate and in the taste. Isn't a lot of bittering there. Doesn't finish dry whatsoever. That said, I do like sweeter beers, and I just like the uniqueness to this one. So Cryo Citra Nuggets from 450 North for the first beer of 450 North week on the channel. I'm going to give this a solid 4.25 out of 5. I'm digging it. I do wish there was a bit more of a balance between the sweetness and the bitterness. I do wish there was a little bit more complexity, but I'm enjoying the uniqueness to the candied hop character. It's something that I don't get a lot, but when I do, I thoroughly dig it, just because I guess it's so rare for me to pick up on. But anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by for another beer review, and thanks again, Todd. Should be an awesome week, and we're going to start off on the right foot, so that's always a positive. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Till the next one. Cheers.